Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. It's your boy Edmund. I appreciate you guys for tuning in today. Today is another book review. If you're new to the channel, I do monthly book reviews. If you've been following my channel, you would have seen, I think I posted a few months ago, my review on the rules of life. So if you like the sound of that title, be sure to check out that video. I'll leave a card up here and probably a link in the description. But today's book is Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Robert Kiyosaki is an American businessman and author. He's the founder of the Rich Global and the Rich Dad Company. This is a financial education company which teaches people about finance and business through use of books and videos. Like the book here, Rich Dad Poor Dad, which I copped through the Kindle. I'll do a video on my thoughts on the Kindle, but the Kindle edition was £5, $4.99 on Amazon. The paperback is £6, $5.99. I'll be sure to leave a link in the description if you're interested in purchasing this book. But this book basically takes you through Robert's life whilst growing up with two fathers. His real father, his biological father, being the quote-unquote poor dad in the book. He was a teacher, and then the rich dad in this book is Robert's best friend's father. He was a businessman. It basically takes you through the ways in which both men shaped Robert's thoughts on money and investing. One of the things Robert definitely lets you know in this book is that you do not need to be earning a lot of money to be rich. You don't need to earn a high income. It's more so about the money management and getting the money to work for you rather than you work for your money. My favorite line in this book is the rich focus on their asset column while everyone else focuses on their income statements. Basically, this means that the rich are always looking for ways to increase their asset column, ways in which generate more money for them to cover their expenses, their liabilities, and they don't have to rely on their income statement covering the expenses and liabilities because of their well-generated assets. On the other hand, the middle class and the poor are always looking at the middle statement. I said middle statement. God. Bad. On the other side, everyone else is looking at their income statements and not really focusing on ways to increase their assets coming. Instead, they're just focusing on whether or not they've made enough through their income statements to cover the costs of the expensive and liabilities, etc. Another example of this is how Robert was able to flip a property after leaving his regular paying job, and then through the profits he made from flipping his property, he treated himself to a new Porsche. One of the lines in the book: each dollar in my asset column was a great employee working hard to make more employees and buy the boss a new Porsche. So that's one way in which you can look at your asset column. You can see each dollar you make, pound, whichever currency you receive your money in. You can now get that money to make more money, in which you can now treat yourself, whether it be another expense like a car or a clothing item, etc. Especially in this generation, there are many ways in which one can increase their asset column. You can sell online courses, you can go into property, e-commerce business, etc. There are many ways for us to now be making money, and it's definitely about starting as soon as possible and over time letting the power of compound really take over. Compound, if you don't know, is the ability in which money grows over time by repeated additions of the earnings made on that original sum of money or investment. Sort of like a snowball effect, where over time the snowball begins to grow in size as it collects more snow as it goes down the hill. But yeah, some other stuff I liked about this book was how any sort of technical terms were not just kept in the glossary, they were explained in the glossary, but throughout the book they were broken down well and making it easy for one to understand. And after each chapter in the book, there was a summary section that allowed you to now really take in the most important stuff you can get from that chapter. So this is a book I definitely highly recommend. Like I said at the start, if you are interested in this book, I'll leave a link to the Amazon page where you can buy the book in the description down below. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bless.